Oh, my receipt, huh? You're right. Stop. The owner. You found one? Okay. She was like, shit. Alrighty, long time no see. I'm out here at my storage unit today, putting some stuff in, and then I'm trying to take a look around and kind of just like inventory all of my stuff, because I'm feeling like I want to come in here on one of these weekends and pull a bunch of stuff out to the front and kind of just spend the whole day just inventorying, throwing away things that I'm not gonna need, throwing away things that we don't want anymore, and then putting the stuff that I am gonna keep in totes and in bags and in some of those zipper bags that you can like vacuum down and smash down. I want to try to condense the space a little bit and get it organized. I have started looking at apartments and houses and just different stuff to move soon. And of course the economy is fucked and everything is so high, and we've talked about this before, just the cost of living is getting absolutely ridiculous out here in these streets. But I have started looking. I have a friend who's a realtor, and she's kind of got her eye out on some stuff for me too, so we will see what is going on with that. But nonetheless, I want to be organized and have everything like just squared away and straightened up for whenever that day does come. And then also too, like coming in here, I feel like I can probably maximize the use on my space in here if I can get it organized and situated. So today's Thursday. I'm not going to do that today. I'm thinking about doing it this weekend, but it is like a project, and I don't want it to turn into one of those projects where you pull everything out and then you're like, why did I do this? And then I'm sitting in the middle of a storage unit with stuff all around me, not wanting to finish it. So we will see. You guys didn't have the jalapeno one today. Thank you. Have a good day. Alright, stopped off to get a matcha. Got the kids some smoothies. And then lastly, we headed off to Target. Alright, friends, I am back at home. I ran a bunch of different errands today, so I was able to put together like a clothing rack and bring some things to the storage. I was able to look around, take a pretty good stock and inventory, just kind of like of what I have up toward the front. I know that it's gonna be probably like, I know it's gonna be a big job to get in there, but I'm actually kind of excited to get it done. So I figure I can like charge up the little generator. That way I have a little power bank to plug up my lights, and then I can charge up the speaker, bring the speaker, and then we can just get started. I don't know if the kids are gonna help me or not. For the most part, I'm pretty sure they don't want to. The big girls might come with me, but I don't know yet. I'll figure all that out on the weekend. Samaya might have to work, so she may not come with me either. So it might just be me and Michaela, or it might just be me by myself. When I went the other day, there was a lady who had switched her unit, and so she moved into the unit that's like diagonally across from mine. She was talking so much, like she literally was like telling me her whole life story. But her unit was really super organized, and she had a ton of stuff outside that I guess she was trying to reorganize and put inside of the unit. So I figure, you know, she was there by herself. She was just doing it. So we'll see on that note. But I'm wanting to just have everything, and also like it's spring cleaning time, so I feel really antsy about like making sure that things are clean right now. And it's just been a little bit like difficult because you guys know, you know, I mean, I used to make cleaning videos, for Christ's sake, so I feel like I'm used to always having something to clean and things to do and stuff to take care of and different things to organize. And it's just been a little different being here. Like I just have my room and then the room that the kids are in, and keeping that room clean has been really complicated because they're all in one space right now and everybody has a lot of stuff. So I feel like at this point, hopefully this will help me to get a push and a ball moving on getting everybody back into their own space. But I'm really just starting to feel like we're accumulating too much. It's starting to feel really cluttery, and at this particular stage and point in my life and in my healing journey, I'm feeling like I'm ready to let go and release a lot of clutter and just have a more minimalist attitude around the things that I have. I have heard before, I've read before, and I believe it to be true as well. Just, you know, the state of your space and your surroundings like is an adequate picture of like the state of your mental and like what's going on inside. And I can definitely attest to the fact that at particular times in my life where I have been down or going through something or depressed even or what have you, you can see it in the reflection of what's going on around me. And so I notice things are starting to get a little cluttery and disorganized, and I have a lot of idle time on my hands. And so I'm feeling like I really want to reel her in and just get cleaned up. I like, honestly, I'm in a position where I'm feeling like I want to throw a lot of stuff away. Like, and when I say a lot of stuff away, I'm, aside from like my books and just the things that I use every day, this weekend my plan is to go through my closet as well. Matter of fact, I'll probably start that project tomorrow on Friday, and I want to start pulling stuff out of the closet, just wash the things that I'm gonna keep, throw out, whatever, or donate the things that I don't want, and just kind of go from there. And in 2022, I had lost a ton of weight just due to like stress and everything that was going on. And then after Shavonde died, I had lost even more weight, and I was down to being like the thinnest I've been literally since high school, or not really since high school, since I came out of the Army. And like I had to buy new clothes because I couldn't fit anything that I had previously been wearing. And I ended up getting rid of a lot of stuff too because I couldn't fit it. So I threw it out, got new stuff. And then last year when I was dealing with like the 1 year death anniversary and all of that was going on, it really just feels like from November to like January, February was a tough set of 3 months for me. And it was the first experience having that since his passing. So I didn't know what that was going to be like, right? Not aware of, you know, in the grief journey, you don't know when triggers are going to come up and how you're going to move through them. And so my first year of being in the anniversary space, it's from my birthday to his birthday, so from November to February, it was just a really, really tough time for me emotionally. And I got really tired of like cooking and making stuff. We had been eating out so much and just have been ever since. Like this entire year we've been eating out a lot, and I can see a reflection of it, not just in the weight that I've put back on, which is basically all of it that I lost. Like, I'm back to being the same size that I was before, and probably 10 pounds over. My waist beads are literally cutting off my circulation. I'm like contemplating if it's time to go ahead and just release them and let go. But yeah, so I'm looking around and I'm like, it's time to get rid of those clothes because my skinny girl clothes don't fit anymore, and I need to just do a big cleanup and overhaul right now. That's how I'm feeling this spring. So yes, it's about 4 o'clock. We just got back in. We've been out since like 10:30 this morning, so this is my first time getting back in for the day. So I'm actually going to check some emails and clean out the books that I have here and get them all into some totes. And then the kids actually have to jump on and get their online classes done for today. We are doing Me Academy as our curriculum choice, and I switched from Ocellus to Me Academy about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago almost, and we absolutely love it. It's very diversified in their offerings for classes, and then it's got such a community base for the kids, and they have these worlds that they're able to build, and they have to clear their learning path every day. There's videos, and then there's PDFs and worksheets and different things that go along with all the classes. So I'll be sharing more about the Me Academy journey and homeschooling as far as that goes, because I do have a code for Me Academy for those of you that may be interested, and so we'll talk about that in a future video. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn around, quit babbling, and get back to the day. But I wanted to sit down and do sort of like a verbal check-in, and yeah, so let's keep it moving with our day. Okay, so I had picked up several of these big, gigantic, like hefty zipper bags. And so I'm changing out the linens from the bed. I'm gonna be putting my pillows and a lot of the old covers and stuff and blankets that I haven't really been using. And just, I think I'll use this little thing to kind of like zip everything and smash everything down. And then this will be some of the stuff that's going to the storage. And then I also had put all of our school books away for the school year, and then this bottom bin has some clothes. This one is empty, so I'm actually going to be probably either putting, I think I'm actually going to be putting like all of my books and stuff into there. So I have a ton of astrology books and just some other like random books. There's some on this side, and then there's also some lining up the back over there too. So there's like 2 rows of books. And then I actually have all this bead stuff in here too. So I actually haven't been making any waist beads, so I don't know. And then I need to clear this out because it's kind of messy. I have some files in here from people who I've done astrology charts for, and so yeah.
Come on over, reading if I'm asleep. Pick me up in my dreams. When you find me in my sleep, I'm dreaming. You come behind me, remind me. My eye is contemplating. On the morning, early in the morning, you deserve a man. Do it how you want it. On the morning, early in the morning, you deserve a man. Do it how you want it.
How crazy. I love this book because I feel like it always has like the perfect thing to say on certain days. But would you look at that, May 16th, clearing out what isn't useful or beautiful, and like, what are we doing right now? So I'm gonna read that later. I'm actually gonna keep this one out.
Seems to have such a grasp on this game. Just want to get to the bottom of why you say that I'm two-faced.
Yeah, here. And there's
All right, it's now 10 o'clock, 10:15 actually. I ended up clearing out my books. I was able to get all of those put away into some bins so I can take that stuff to the storage. I was able to get the extra pillows and stuff that I'm no longer gonna have on my bed, and the blankets and like my heating blanket and stuff from like the winter, and all of that is in the tote. So now I just have the sheets and a little bit cooler stuff for summer. I just have a couple pillows on the bed, not like 20 of them like I did before. And then all of my books I took out of the shelf. I'm gonna need to figure out a couple of other options for the beading stuff. I got 2 more big tote bins, and then I got some of those like small shoebox kind of bins with the lids from Dollar Tree a little bit earlier, so I can utilize some of that. So like I said, I'm gonna tap in with my closet I think tomorrow, but if not, Saturday, and then I'll be at the storage either on Saturday or Sunday. And like I said, I'm not sure when I'm going to tackle like the big project of moving everything around in the storage, but in the meantime, I've got an idea. I know what I want to do, and so I'm going to start taking the steps to do that. So productive nonetheless. I am currently watching The Circle over here. I started watching it the other night. I literally stayed up all night the other night until like 4:30 in the morning watching The Circle. I think I probably fell asleep, so I had to kind of double back. But Circle is definitely one of those shows that I've been watching since season 1. I love all of the reality, like psychological shows, right? Like the dating shows. I feel like it's a really good way to just kind of like see how people are, and I definitely think that these social experiments are pretty interesting. I watched like Married at First Sight, I watched The Circle, I watched Love is Blind. I didn't watch Ultimatum. I didn't actually really get into that one very much, but those other 3, those have been my shows. Literally, I'm like a diehard from season 1, episode 1. So anyways, I'm going to finish watching. I'm on episode 12. I think 12, or am I on 11? I think 11 went off. So I think there's 2 more episodes. So I'm going to finish that out tonight and then call it a night and hop in the bed. It was really good to see you guys. And I've been feeling like picking the camera back up a little bit. So perhaps be on the lookout for a few more vlogs. So yeah, I'm going to change out of my street clothes and put on my pajamas and finish watching TV. So I'm gonna call it a night, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.